What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant. Menial means or message. Couple reasons why I made this video. First off, I just like the alliteration of the M's in the title. Thought it was catchy. Secondly, I've talked about this several times on my channel. I can't stand when motherfuckers come on to a video where I'm trying to present something logical or drop knowledge or whatever the fuck, give my opinion on something, and motherfuckers will use menial means or shaming tactics or whatever to try and silence my opinion because they can't refute what the fuck I'm saying. They can't debunk any of the shit that I'm saying, or I have my own opinion and they'll get mad, and instead of saying, well, brother, you know what, you need to think about this, and you know, come at me in a respectful manner, they'll come saying stupid ass shit like you're gay, you're an Uncle Tom, you're wearing an X-Men shirt, you're doing it like shit that don't hit the topic of the conversation. I've talked about this before. Or don't hit the message at hand. That's why it's menial means or message. And this should have seriously been two videos, excuse me, because there was something as of late that prompted me to do this, and it was a beef between two YouTubers, one being Tommy Sotomayor, who I respect a lot. I'm a big fan of his videos. I know some of y'all disagree with me because I am, but I don't give a fuck. I still love 95% of what he says I agree with. And the other one was, well, should I say, well, fuck it. Jason Black, the Black Authority, who I unsubscribed from because of the whole situation. I sort of viewed it firsthand, and I'm gonna get into that in a little bit. But well, I'm gonna get into it now. Fuck it. One of the things that I can't stand that people do, or let me fuck it, that Negroes say, and you're gonna see how I make this all relative, it's gonna come full circle, is when Negroes will say, well, how can you be pro-black and not be with a black woman? And this is what happened. This is how I was involved with this shit, because for anybody that knows the beef, Tommy accused Jason Black of sneak dissing him, and I was there on Facebook when this very post came up. Mind you, I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but you get the drift of this shit. A lot of motherfuckers, I've experienced a lot of motherfuckers saying this shit. A lot of Negroes run around saying that shit. And I think that's one of the dumbest statements that anyone could ever say. And I'll tell you why. Why would, how do I even put it? Let's say that, for example, I'm, you know, trying to offer a solution to a problem that's evident. Say, here, you know what? Here's a solution. You know, instead of you saying, oh, you know what? That's great. I didn't think of that. Or, you know what? I disagree with it because this, and this. What formulates in y'all Negroes' heads is, well, who's that person sleeping with? That's the first thing that formulates in a lot of your heads. You'll sit around saying, well, damn, is that person sleeping with a black person? Like, you know, I don't understand how that even is the first thing that motherfuckers think about. Because I'd be thinking about the logic. I'd be thinking about the knowledge that just got dropped. Like if I'm so worried about the condition of Black America and the Black community, or the lack of a Black community, I should say, I mean, I will worry about the solution. I'll be like, oh shit, that makes sense, or nah, that won't work. That's what I would be focused on. I'm not gonna say, well, wait a minute. Who are you sleeping with? That makes zero sense. It makes zero fucking sense. How? I mean, like, and it just drives me crazy when people say, "Well, I can't really take you seriously because you're not with a." I'll say for this case, you're not with a Black woman. You're with a white woman. Well, let me tell you, motherfuckers, something. There's been a lot of revolutionary Black people that didn't have Black wives, that have had non-Black wives. For example, I'll give you a good one. Frederick Douglass. His second wife was a white abolitionist. So I guess all the efforts and all the shit that he did to push Black awareness and Black culture and Black consciousness forward, I guess that doesn't count because he was with a white woman. Is that what you're trying to say? Because that's basically what you're saying. Well, it can't be taken seriously. I'm not going to take you seriously if you're with somebody that's non-Black. That's stupid. That's fucking stupid. And it just doesn't make sense. And there have been others. You go look them up. I'm not going to do the research for you Negroes. You need to go read. I've told you this in the other video. We need to boost our literacy rate. So you fucking go read it. You fucking go read and go do some shit for 5 minutes a day. Pick up a book and read up on your real pro-Black and real revolutionary leaders. I'll even go as far as to put myself in the mix. As of late, there was a YouTuber that I recently subscribed to. His name is JLove47. JAYLOVE 47. Shout out to JLove47, by the way. This dude makes great fucking videos. I stumbled across it. I forget what the fuck I was doing. And I saw one of his videos and I started watching like 2 or 3 of his shits. And I started seeing the titles for some of the shit. I got to get back to binge watching some of them. But, yo, I love what he has to say. Now, the man is a homosexual Black man. Now, with a lot of y'all's logic, y'all say, well, hey, the guy's gay, so I can't fucking take him seriously. No, the guy makes logical fucking arguments. Logical points in all his videos. Well, the videos I've seen anyway. And I got nothing bad to say about the dude. I'm not going to say, well, hey, the guy's gay, so I can't agree with him. Or I'm just not going to, I'm not going to address his topics or reaffirm what he has to say or support what he has to say. I can't do it because the guy's gay. No, that's stupid. The guy offers solutions. The guy is very articulate and very rational, very logical. So yeah, I'm gonna roll with him. Fuck it. But a lot of you Negroes don't have that mentality. You have the mentality of, well, number one, I'm gonna be the litmus test for everybody else's blackness. That's one. That's a whole totally other video. That's a different video. And number two, you'll say, well, my happiness depends on if other blacks are with other blacks, which is fucking stupid. You can't help who you fall in love with. You know what? My woman would be. This is what I look for. Independence, sexiness, intelligence, honesty. That's it. And I don't care what color you are. As long as you take care of your business, hold me down, you know, that's all I ask for. And of course, vice versa, but that's all I ask for. So what should it matter? And especially if the girl believes in my cause, the female believes in my cause. And for people, for you Negroes to run around saying, well, you know, you can't really speak on black issues, which it's fucking stupid. If I'm a black man and say I'm with a white woman, I could still be racially profiled. So why can't I speak on that? Why can't I speak on not being served at a restaurant because I'm a black man with a white woman? Why can't I speak on that? That's a racial issue. There's still a lot of shit that could go on. Just because I'm with someone that's non-black doesn't mean, oh, well, the melanin in my skin is gone, so I don't have to deal with those problems anymore. Fuck that. I'm telling you, there's two reasons why you Negroes do this shit. Number one, you're probably just jealous that you didn't come up with the logic in the first place. Number two, which is much more probable, is you niggas try to take the bullet out of the chamber before you get hit with it. In other words, you don't want to take accountability for shit. So it's either you're a crab in a barrel or you don't want to take accountability. It's one of the two. Those two make perfect sense. You know? Or you're one of those hive mind niggas that I keep telling you about, that you have the hive mind mentality where, oh, well, if one black person, prominent black person says something, I have to fucking follow it. No, I've talked about this. Stop it. Wake the fuck up. I'm sick of this bullshit. Stop running around here thinking that, you know, just because, you know, you see me wearing a shirt and you're going to insult me to try and silence what the fuck I have to say. You're not doing much of shit. And that brings me to another point. Let me shout out another channel. Uriah Sharp. Uriah, is that how you say your first name? Whatever. Dope channel. He doesn't have that many subscribers so far or that many views. So if you guys got time, go check him out. But he he brought up a good point about motherfuckers using the menial means or the shaming tactic of, oh, well, you're hurt or you're bitter, which is that is another fucking stupid thing that you niggas need to stop saying. It's fucking stupid for you to say, well, you're hurt. Okay, that's kind of redundant because you can't start a movement without any wrongdoing. So anybody who's the victim of wrongdoing would feel a little bit hurt, and they would feel a little bit bitter and maybe a bit vindictive. They might feel a bit vengeful, but they want to make things right or put their agenda in the limelight. So for anybody that says that shit, whether it's my videos about you stupid whores out there that do dumbass shit, and I know a lot of you whores like to come on and say, well, you're hurt. Well, no shit. Yeah. But you can't debate my argument. You're just saying redundant ass shit. You're making me backtrack. You know? So stop that shit. Wake the fuck up. You guys are driving me fucking crazy with that retarded bullshit. And I don't know, man. Don't come here saying, you know, about the other shit that I was talking about with the pro-black shit. Don't come here saying no Uncle Tom retarded shit, because again, let me say this on this video. You niggas don't know the definition of what an Uncle Tom is. I gotta shout out my man David Carroll. Shout out to David Carroll for breaking it down. Go watch his video on Uncle Tom. And then come back and try to use that as a fucking insult. You look stupid. You know, that just proves that you niggas are uneducated. You Negroes don't like to pick up a book for fucking 5 minutes and get some knowledge in your fucking head. A lot of you, not all, I have to preface that. I have to put that before the sentence, but not all of you, but you know who the fuck you are. But don't waste your time coming here. Again, attack the logic that I'm bringing to the table. Do not attack me because I'm wearing a Bruce Lee shirt. Don't attack me because I'm wearing a hat that has a Nintendo controller on it. Let me tell you something. You motherfuckers are just gonna fucking come here and prove my fucking point. And that's all I gotta say. I had to get that off my chest. I know a lot of y'all are gonna agree with me on this. And check out those channels I told you about. Guys, I'm going to be doing a bunch of reviews. I know I've been slacking on them. I got those CDs in I told you about, so stay tuned for those. And that's it. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Shout out to JLove47, Uriah Sharp, Tommy Sotomayor, David Carroll, Aquasi 100. All those dudes. That's it. All right. Peace, bitches.